Right, oh, hello and welcome everyone back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer. I just need to see if everything's working. It's... oh, maybe. Maybe. Let us see, I'm a little bit annoyed that certain things are not like, why is it allowing me to do that? Like, that is just odd. So basically I'm checking out my preview screen here and it's just odd. It's very, very odd. Do I refresh my preview screen? I mean, refreshing my preview screen, would that actually affect the stream? I don't know. Well, I shall have to use my phone as my preview screen then. It's a little bit annoying, but hey ho, at least it tells me if the stream has stopped. Or if something has gone wrong. Right. I don't need those options. Oh, actually I do want that option, because that tells me how long. Can I bring... oh, I can bring you down. Beautiful. Right. So, let us get back to the action with the Steel Legion. So, sorry, I'm not going to do the voice this time. I like playing Magness when it's a group roleplay game and things, but when it's just me, it gets a bit wearisome. So, what have we got? We have a Lehman Russ, just a plain old Lehman Russ with an upgrade. Not great. Not great. We're going to upgrade it to the Dozer variant, which will actually give us a couple of extra points for whatever reason. I don't know why. Ooh, the Eliminator's fine. The Punisher, can we upgrade the Punisher to like a Dozer variant? No. Sadness. Can we upgrade our basilisks? This is actually something that I would like. Oh, sadly no. Okay. Right, so let us look at what we can purchase. So we've got 8 units that we can purchase. Ah, the screams of the dying. I want another basilisk. The Medusas are good. They do good damage, but their range is just 3 to 4. I think their armoured variant is a little bit better. 3 to 6, it's just like, yeah, basilisk. So 4 basilisks should be more than enough. Let's have a look and see. Oh, it's really annoying me that my preview screen isn't working. So, the Vanquishers. Vanquishers are really, really nice Lehman Russ variants. That Vanquisher cannon is glorious. So we're going to get one of them. We're also going to get a laser destroyer. It's not as good. It's cheap. Which is kind of important. We're going to get another Vanquisher. Oh, actually, no, we're not. No, we're not, because we're running out of points. Okay, we're going to get an Ogryn team. How many infantry have I got at the moment? I don't have any. Excellent. We're going to get 2 Ogryn teams. We're going to get at least 1 Rattling Sniper. I might get 2. Oh, sorry, I went to upgrade. I want to go to purchase. So we can have another 2 units. We've got 2... Yeah, let me just double check. 2 Ogryns, 1 Rattling. We've got 4 Basilisks. We've got 5 tanks. I do like Rattlings. They are good. I'm wondering if we don't get... Because these guys are good for infantry. Oh, this game does infantry really oddly. Infantry's good against infantry and certain enemies. It's really crap against other enemies. It's an odd one. Oh, sorry, didn't want that. Go away. Be gone. Do not need to know our victory conditions. Let's purchase a Steel Legion command squad. We're not going to have any money to do any repairs, just to keep in mind. The Rough Riders are surprisingly good against certain orc units. Surprisingly good. Not quite sure why, but they are. A mortar team would be... But I think a rocket team would be better. Okay, so Steel Legion. I want one of you over there. Rattling Sniper team, I want over here. I want you guys to be... Sure, you can be in there. And that's basically all of our infantry out. So now we want to work on... Well, I guess the game wants us to do our artillery next. So let's put 1 up here. Let's put 1 down here. 1 here. And I'll put another 1 back here. I don't actually like my artillery being so close to the front. You're kind of asking for some serious pain. It's alright. It will be okay. Now, yes, there is a possibility they might come round here. It's rare. I don't think I've ever had it happen to me. Oh no, I think it happened once. So, you really want to put your forces... Oh, hang on, have I put 2... No, that's okay. You want to put your forces on the wall. The wall gives you 50% cover plus 5 defense. These places give you even more. So, that's all of our units, I believe. We do not have... Wow, that came through really, really loud on my end. Really loud. Wait, they already got the... Oh, for fuck's sake. So this is something I dislike about how the game kind of gives you your units. And if the game gives you units like these guys here, they're going to get eliminated almost at the start. You're not really going to get any use out of them, as you can see. Basically got obliterated in the first turn. I'm hoping this is still loud enough for you all. I've had to... See, let me have a look at the options again. just those effects were super loud. So let's see how that works. I'm also going to do something silly, and I'm going to refresh my my preview screen. So let's hope this works and doesn't take me offline. Ooh, please. Okay, I'm still up. I am still up, I think. I don't think we skipped anything. Is it working? Are you working? Why have you got... Okay. No, you are working. Okay, fine. Everything is working. Right. So, what are we going to do? Well... It's an issue. It really is. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't actually expect these guys to get... Because these... Oh, hang on. No, they're both conscripts. Did I not... Oh, they're... I thought one of these wasn't a oh, for crying out loud. Right, so conscripts are just crap. Absolutely terrible. More conscripts. Really? Okay, I'm going to have you fall back. If the enemy kills them, they kill them. There's nothing we can do about it. But if the enemy leaves, then we can reinforce this group, maybe. Get their morale up, and we can use them to strike at the enemy. Now, Gretchen, suffer the wrath of the rattling. You only killed 8. This is one of the things that does annoy me about the game. I really do enjoy it for its how simple it is, and it's actually a really old game now. But this does annoy me. You have a Lehman Russ Punisher, you know, it's got a Gatling cannon on front of it, a Punisher cannon, and yet it can't kill off an entire group of Gretchen. That shouldn't be right. This thing should kill all of them. Fair enough. Not the orc shooters. That's fine. But yeah, it is sad when you look at these awesome tanks that in the fluff, you know, can do great things. And then you're like, oh, they can do great things in the books, but they can't kill, like, goblins. It's like, No, something's wrong there. But anyway, we shall carry on, regardless. Right. So, let's pull you over. Let's move you down. Bring you over to there. Beautiful. Let's bring our tank onto the wall. Now again, do not put your artillery on the wall. The wall will not save it. If only the wall would. But sadly, no, it won't. They're still alive. I get the orcs are meant to be, you know, brutally tough. Like, ridiculously tough, but... they are getting hit with artillery. They are getting hit with... No! So that is something that will happen as you're moving around trying to click on your units. You will accidentally move them. That's not the worst that could have happened. Sure. Let's move you back. Maybe we can get them to come at us from here. Can't get any more units. That noise is still quite extreme. Oh, there. There's one of them left. Oh, no. Oh, holy shit, one of them. Oh, not anymore. They die for the Emperor. Ah, you see? They've actually left this group. Aha. So they've actually... Oh, no, they did kill. Oh, you bastards. Okay, well, you've only lost one person, so you get back up to there. You aren't really going to be able to do much. I can't reinforce you, and I can't... You guys get your morale back, because that will help. You go back to where you were. Yes, eliminate them. Another point about this game, don't bother with aircraft. I know they look really cool, and it's like awesome to have your jets flying around and, you know, air superiority and all that. It doesn't work like that in this game. It really doesn't. The way it works is that if you get anything that flies, the game will obliterate it immediately. It is very sad, yes, but it, yeah, is what it is. I swear I've got less units on the field than I did last time. It is a little bit worrying. You get back into there. How is everyone doing? Let's reinforce the Ogrins. I think everyone else is good. So, I don't think I mentioned it before. Morale is an odd one in... Oh, crap, I didn't... Hang on. I need that up as well. Morale's an odd one. Obviously, red, morale broken. Yellow, morale is... So, red, morale broken. Orange, morale shaken. Yellow... Sorry, orange, morale... Yeah, shaken. Yellow is essentially normal, and white is above. So for yellow, there's no, it's just flat. You don't get any of the bonuses, none of the negatives either. But once you get onto orange, you are taking negatives to your attacks and so on. We will have you guys attack. Oh, did you take damage? Oh. Fuck's sake, you must have got lucky. Oh, and you didn't kill him? Really? Well, the enemy are playing differently. So, the last time I played this, they left my conscripts over here. I'm pretty sure I had a Steel Legion group. Not just conscripts, but anyway. They left them alone, and I had them till the end of the game. I just kept reinforcing them and giving them more morale. They never attacked anyone. They were just soaks. Whereas in this one, yeah, they're really going after these poor buggers. Now, yes, I could ride out and help them. And try and hold on to these two bridges. But that's not the game's objective. We have to hold on to these hexes here. And trust me, I have lost a lot of these games by pushing forwards and the enemy sneaks round and gets a group into the victory hexes. And I don't mind, like, at this stage in the game, you know, okay, so it takes 2 or 3 units to take out one orc unit. Okay, it's annoying, but fair enough. Actually, they got a critical and killed him off straight away. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Whereas later on, you will have times when the enemy will move onto a square with a full strength squad, and if they spend one full turn there, you lose the game. And those ones I do find really frustrating, because you can have like 6 tanks fire at them and they won't die. And yeah, that's when you're like, game, that's cruel. That's cruel and unusual. Don't do that to me. Their morale is actually quite good. I could reinforce them. I will. I can't reinforce them. Get your morale up. Your morale up. It's actually really good to just make sure that you're taking these rests, because otherwise we'd be pushing out and we wouldn't get these chances to rest in. We gain our strength. How much would it cost to get you 8 more men? 15 points. We can afford 15 points. Right, end the turn. So if we're lucky, what they'll do is they'll shoot at them and move up like that one did. Okay. I reckon you could do more if you moved up. But we have so many other vehicles waiting. I don't really think we need to. Oh, well, you did finish it off. Okay. Ogrins, shoot at them, please. Basilisks, fire. The thing you'll find with the basilisks are they are the most difficult to get refreshed, because you can always use them. Mind you, they will get taken out to a strong fart directed in their direction. Just because they have armor does not mean they are armored in this game, which is kind of odd. Now, I've seen Gretchen attack a basilisk group and obliterate it. Well, I think they left it to 1. Oh, you guys. Reinforce for 35 points. That's where the conscripts come into their own. Admittedly, they're on red. So, if a group of orc boys gets in close combat with them, they're gone. They're fucked. There's no way of them surviving the attack, because they're on low morale. If this artillery is all that gets them, I might be able to rest them. Nah, they're fucked. Look at how many they lost to some goblins. I mean, they're fucking, well, they're grots. Well, sorry, Gretchen. Goblins, Gretchen, bloody fucking... That's not great, guys, to be honest with you. I expect better. Okay. You move to there. You move to there. You to there. You to there, because it's fun. Look. On a wall, we take 5 damage from bloody Gretchen. I mean, they only have a 6% chance of shooting one of us. So they do actually kill 4. I get the feeling whoever did the balancing for this might not have known just how pathetic Gretchen are. I mean, I get that feeling. It's like, yes, these Gretchen can take on Space Marines. That seems about right. sure? So part of this, of the strategy, I guess you could say, of this game, which I don't use very well, is actually, so if you're at 5 strength, as soon as you go down to 3 strength, you're at a disadvantage. So you can just spread your damage around, doing lots of, which is why I always use basilisks and why I find it so difficult to get them refitted and rested, because I constantly use them to just chip away at the enemy. Well, that's all the oh, I forgot about you. Sure, get yourself some more units. You are slowly eating away at my points, but they're holding the line. They should be rewarded for that. As you can see, they took no damage from the assault of the Kill Crusher. The Kill Crusher. Sorry, it's too early for me to be doing my orc voice. It really is. It will destroy me. Basilisks. Bombard, please. Oh, you took a bit of damage. Holy shit, you actually lost one of your... I mean, it's weird. It's like health and strength. Like HP 2, strength... What? Let's reinforce you. I should have actually... Oh, that was... Yeah, that was my bad. I should have actually rested these guys. Anyone who didn't fire. Oh well. Ah. Goodbye, conscripts, my old friend. The darkness has come for you again. The green tide comes, and you must die. We shall say goodbye. Objective held. Now fall back behind the river to form a new defensive line. Scenario objective updated. Control all 3 new victory hexes until the end of the scenario. I forgot about this bit. Shit. So, why is this bit so bad for us? Well, all my infantry don't have the ability to move quickly. Fire upon the foe. Because I didn't upgrade them like that, which I should have done. I feel like a bit of an idiot now for not doing that, just to save a few points. Fall back to here, please. Ogrins, you do the same. We are leaving, people. Okay. I believe that is all of our men. Yeah, I can't remember if last time I did this, what units I had. I know for a fact I had a couple of the units survive from down here, and I moved them along over to here to hold the line for us to retreat. Well, strategically withdraw, I think would be the proper terminology there. We do not run. This is a strategic withdrawal. Oh dear, this is going to be a problem. If we get trapped there, yeah, that's not going to be good. Oh, I should have put the Ogryns there. You guys go over that way. You might be able to move, get a little bit further. Okay, here we go. Oh no. So what has happened? So I'm currently looking at my health report. Oh no, it's back up to... God damn it, YouTube. I don't know if it's my internet that like throttles me, or I can't actually tell. But something's going on, because I get amazing internet and then it drops. Amazing internet and then it drops. Amazing internet drops. All the fucking time. Oh, we are definitely going to get attacked. We might be able to get everyone over in time. Ogryns, go. Okay. This side should be fine. This side will be a bit... I probably should have moved the tank down there, but... The greenskins have already moved to there. No! Move! Bloody traffic jams. Oh well. Okay. Ogryns. Steel Legion. Ah. Excellent. I don't... So if you get shot in the back, you take more damage. I don't like that you can't turn your units without doing some nonsense. You stay there for now. Right. You guys, move up. You move to there. For now, you just try and move as far up as you can. I'm not too bothered about their positioning on the bridge at the moment, as long as they can get them right there. Right, we have our frontline defenders at the minute. They will do nicely. I don't know why the sound effects have to be basically flies, or the atmospheric sounds. I suppose we are in a jungle bit. Not ideal. Ah, the enemy come, and we are ready. Move you into there and fire. Ogryns. I like my Ogryns. I'm not going to just waste them. I mean, you've got quite a long range. It's only because the enemy are right back that you can't shoot them. So, ratlings, continue to fire. I'm sure. Get your morale back. You might get shot at. I'm hoping the enemy won't, but they might. You guys reinforce. Oh, I don't have enough points. I should have saved that for the basilisk. Okay, never mind. You come forwards and fire. you can fire. Excellent. Destroyed the orcoid filth. That's all of our units. I'm only playing on normal difficulty. I will put that out there. I'm not like, this is not hardest difficulty. I don't find that fun. The game's already Judas enough. I don't want it to be more. I mean, the orcs already get more units than us. They're stronger than us in a lot of respects. Because the issue is, so okay, we've got a nice choke point, but our front line tank just gets hit again and again and again and again, and he'll fold, he'll die. Whereas the enemy has a lot more at its disposal. A lot more. So they can quite happily chuck enemy up. Well, not enemy. Unit after unit after unit into our lines and not really give too much of a shit. Not quite the same for us. Especially considering they only need to bring... Oh, what is it? It's not the killer can. The orcs have a couple of amazing tank destroyer infantry units and walker units, and yeah, it's worrying. I do like the orc vehicles. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sad that we're in a 2D world where, you know, well, yeah, you are looking at it 2D. It's just drawn so that it's, you can at least get an idea for what the tanks more so, but oh, Borkies is coming up. The boys is coming. They's coming to crump you, good little you me gits. We's gonna crump you. Gets the fungal beer, boys. Let's get the celebrating. And to the crumping. Ow, my voice. My vocal cords. I can feel the pain. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I can't help it. Actually, you can move up. Oh, wow. Fine, go for it. So, what can we do? Oh, yes. See, this is why I like having a couple of the destroyers. The destroyers with the bulldozer upgrade are better. You know, that extra armor is quite nice. Well, at least I think it counts. Pretty sure it does. But yeah, as you can see, the orcs are by no means weaklings. It's just they've got a shorter range and a lot worse accuracy. We're going to go for that hit. I like that. But yeah, if you go in point blank against it, plus the orcs are a lot luckier. I mean, he had, what was it, a 20% chance to hit, and he hit. That doesn't happen for the player character. It really doesn't. Cool. You can at least destroy that now. And then the grot tank. I actually love grot tanks. I just think they look so cool. Especially the real models. I mean, yeah, I just love them. The idea that there's just this little Gretchen in there, surrounded by metal. Wag! Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All our units have had their actions. So we should be okay. I'll probably pull him back and move him forwards. Because... Goodbye, Grot. Because obviously with all these skulls next to... so... Just under the map in the right hand corner. Top right hand corner. You've got the Lehman Russ Immolator. And he's got let's say 2.5 skulls. But that's his experience, and he gets better for his experience. You have to use experience to repair them as well, which is something I'm not a massive fan of. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. Actually, you'll move there next time because your weapon's a lot shorter range. You have a fire at him because why not? Ogrins, get in there with your ripper guns. Ooh. Ho 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 ho. Wow. Not as much as I'd like. But you can finish it off. Huh. Fire. Fire upon the grot tank. Boom. I don't want to move the Ogrins up yet. Just in case there is something nastier behind them. And we are out of units again. Could I buy any? No, so I haven't actually lost any of mine. But just remember, so if you have artillery, and this is something I found out in my private playthrough, towards the end of the game, I had 6 artillery pieces. 4 of them were highly leveled. 2 of them weren't. When I say highly leveled, like they were over halfway, and the other ones were about where he is now. Almost 2 stars. Well, you can't upgrade artillery into tanks. You can upgrade any tank into any other tank. So like this tank here later on can be upgraded into a Baneblade, and his experience will keep. You can't with artillery. You can't with... So, you can with artillery and with infantry, but only with other infantry units. You can't just pick and match and swap and choose, and that's sadly not how it works. Which is sad. Right. So you don't want to overfill your ranks with loads of artillery, because later on you're not going to need artillery. Or that's wrong. Sorry, I'm desperately fighting off hiccups at the minute. You always need artillery. I would say at least 3 to 4 is the maximum that you want for the entire game. Later on you get more units, which is why... So, when you can have Bane blades, Bane swords, shadow swords, and... what's the other one? Can't remember. And then you can have Titans as well, and it gets a little bit immense, and you're like, well, why do I want artillery? Why do I want... Try and keep some units your veterans, you know, highly leveled, highly skilled. But don't flood your ranks with... tanks are probably the better ones to survive, because you get more out of it. Like I said, later on you can upgrade them into any tank, which is quite nice. Look at your crappy little... with Bonesaw. I just love the fact that orcs were like, yeah, let's build a helicopter, and let's put a saw on it. Not, you know, not let's, you know, have it duck in and out of cover, you know, pop up, fire off some shots, and then disappear. No. Let's have it charge into the ranks. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. Well, that's the end of their line. That's as good as you could do. That's sad. Right, we do actually want to focus on the helicopters, because they can do a lot of damage, which is really, really sad. There we go, all gone in one hit. That's what I like to see. Get the Ogrins to do their duty for the God Emperor. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to pull some of my units over this way so they can assist and lob shells. It doesn't really matter, we've won. Okay. No. Oh, fucking hell. Please, no. So this is what you'll find. The enemy will bring out their shit, their big guns, a lot sooner than you get yours. Fuck. Oh, also, he's taken damage. Huh. So if we try and fight him, he's dead. No. Okay. Right. Fall back one. Fire. Fall back. Fire. To be honest with you, you guys are not in nearly as bad a position as these guys are. So... Oh, I brought him in too close. He's in too close. Oh, crap. The tank destroyer has to go in because this is its job. Ooh, ooh, they missed with a lot of their shots. That's good. Good. Fire. Now fire down the line, because obviously these guys can't do as much damage anymore. If they attack him, they'll do fuck all. So we want to work our way down so that everyone gets equal DACA and everyone has less units. Beautiful. Snipers, I really think they should get more range, or at least do more damage. They're a bit... Especially considering you only get 15 of them. Don't get many. They don't really do that much. Right. You would just take damage. So, do you know what? Get your abilities back. Has the Vanquisher fired yet? It hasn't. Okay. You pull back. Vanquisher, move up. Look at that. You know, he is doing decent damage with his cannon, but it's not enough. Shh. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, if the Ogrins could get in range with their Ripper clubs, they could probably finish it off. Assault Marines, so Astartes with lightning claws, work really well against tanks, but we've won. Da, 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 da. Because we are the greatest, we are the Imperium. So, let's get on to the next bit of story.
Golden Throne! We have held them long enough. Commander, I have been receiving numerous reports from all across the front. Our entire line is collapsing. All the regiments retreat towards Hades and Infernus Hives. Our defences are the only ones still holding. We must retreat now, or be surrounded. There is nothing more we can do. Fall back.
Princeps, this farce has gone on for far too long. I fear that if I do not intervene soon, this planet and its people will become the laughingstock of this sector. I have therefore drawn up a new battle plan, at the forefront of which will be the Legio Metallica and the Armageddon 1st Armored Tank Division. Between the might of your titans and the guns of my tanks, I have every faith that we will crush these accursed greenskins once and for all. I am told by some of my more pessimistic advisors that you will be faced with a great horde of orcs. I am sure they are exaggerating, and it is only a few hundred, but humor them I must. Let me assure you, Princeps, I do not expect you to have to deal with anything more than a minor skirmish. Perhaps you should look at it as a chance to get in some target practice. I'm sure I do not need to remind you that I will expect nothing less than the total annihilation of these abhorrent creatures.
Well met, Commander. I see you've been busy slaying orc scum. You and your troops have done enough for now. Fall back towards Infernus or Hades. The Legio Metallica will take it from here.
Titans! It is truly an honor to witness the gods of war in action. We must aid them if we can, but the Princeps has created a route which we can use to make our way towards the Palidus Mountains. I know our forces are mustering there, but why send the Legio forward unsupported? Unless this is another of von Straub's ingenious plans.
Straub? Do not talk to me of that man. Overlord Hermann von Straub is the greatest waste of flesh and bone in the last 500 years. I told him 3 of the Greenskin tribes were unaccounted for on Prime, that their leader was up to something. And what did he say? That they were being held in reserve. Had you ever heard of an orc sitting idly by when there's fighting and looting to be had? Those tribes have been slogging through the jungle all this time, and they're nearly here. Only now does von Straub act. He sends us, the Legio Metallica, to a battle we cannot win. But we'll do what we must, and we'll make sure the orcs pay dearly. I'd recommend keeping your men back, Commander. Steel hammer tends to get hot during the heat of battle.
This is one of those parts in the lore which always, like, really is just sadness. It is just, yeah. Clear a path and move the Alexian Titan unit to the Victory Hex. Warning, do not move any other units near the Victory Hex. We also have units to upgrade. Here he is. Here he is. He is the Steel Hammer, the Reaver Battle Titan of Legio Metallica. In the lore, spoilers, he sacrifices himself. Von Straub sends him out, and I think it's his full Legio, but I think he sacrifices himself to oh, sorry, I was meant to go on upgrade. Wait, we don't have any points? Wait, what? Why don't we have... What? Wait. Okay, this is bullshit. I think the game bugged out. We're meant to have points. We're not meant to have 10... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, this is going to make things difficult. We haven't got any of our tanks repaired. Oh, game. Game, you suck so much arse sometimes. Right. Expand. Repair, and that used up fucking experience, and it doesn't... Oh. I don't like it when the game does these things to me. Infantry units. Fucking get over here. Artillery units, please come here. Right. Deploy. So obviously your units are not really the main part, the main dish in this campaign. It's obviously steel hammer. Now this is something that clearly shows that the game creators didn't really get it. For one, the Titan has no shields. You just don't get shields in this. He has his health, and his health is what he has. He's going up against a big shooter. This is something that is... so the Death Dread with... This is something that's bigger than a Space Marine, yet smaller than a crap, what's he called? Than a Dreadnought. A Reaver class Titan? Small skyscraper? Like 15 stories? I don't know. Does that count? Yeah, 15 stories I think is it counts as a small skyscraper. He should be able to step on him. Don't get me wrong. So this the big truck with killer cannon. Probably couldn't stand on one of them. But these things, yeah, they're not meant to be. They're chaff to a Titan. So that's somewhere where the game is sadly, yeah, wrong on so many levels. When you're watching a Titan have problems killing a orc walker, it's like, come on. Well, actually that's a little bit unfair. Not have problems, like, so the orc walker will not damage that Titan. I don't think it will even take any health off. But it's still not the point. This is a god of war. Some poxy little orc should not be able to stop it. Yes. Okay, the orcs were too stupefied by the brilliance of... look, so technically it's going to take him 3 turns to kill that thing. Oh wow, he can kill that now? Do it. That's funny. So yeah, he took 0 damage. Fair enough, but still, he shouldn't have a problem killing that thing. He just shouldn't. It's disgraceful. Move up. Excellent. You go to there. You go to there. I like the fact that snipers can actually like contribute to a battle like that. It makes me very happy. It's like, oh look, the orc vehicle is unarmored. Sniper. You guys probably aren't really going to get there in time, but yeah. Yes. Fire upon the foe. Excellent. Marvellous. Oh, you guys would actually take damage from... Well, you only take a little bit, so that's fine. you dish out more than you take, so that's cool. You don't, you're just too far away. Oh, you can't use your Punisher cannon. Right, Mr. Mannerheim. Keep moving up, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come to here. Can you now, like, yeah, fucking... I dislike how long it's taking to kill that thing. And I get it, everything has to fit into one square. See, they all still fit into one square. But still, it makes me sad. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Move up. Move up. Oh dear. Right. Snipers, we need you. We've got a hill, or we've got... No, go into cover. Take them out, please. Ogrins still can't get there. If we had a couple of points, we could have fucking upgraded them, so they could have got there in time, but no. The game had to... And can you see the difference between a 4 and a 5? Wow, that damage drop. That was not fun. Again, well, I don't know. They have to balance the game. And I guess you can't have every, like, just because a Gretchen controls it, they can't have it be, you know, walk all over. Because basically all of these things are controlled by Gretchen. Orcs don't fire big guns. You know, they leave that up to the Gretchen. Like, orcs themselves will go into combat, you know? It's not exactly orky to be stood at the back of the line firing the big guns. Even orc, as far as I'm aware, even orc... oh no! Fuck. We lost our tank destroyer. Oh, and we didn't even get to kill that little prick. Obliterate, annihilate, destroy. The machine spirit thirsts for war. Yeah, so the reason why Mannerheim, bastards, sacrifices himself. I should have probably got to that bit. So essentially the enemy, Ghazghkull, well no, I guess it is technically Ghazghkull who comes up with the plan. So essentially the great thing about orcs is they don't need... So the Imperium wants to bring Titans into a battle. Well, they need to bring Titans into the battle, all the way from where they were housed. Orcs don't. They build them out of the scrap from the enemy's shit. So you have all these orcs. You have all this scrap, and the orcs basically go, okay, cool. All this scrap we're going to turn into a Gargan. And they'll start building them. For the first quotation, air quotes. Oh no, this is the first. Hang on. Because you have the first war, yes, then the second war, then I think it's the third war. Yes, so this is the first war for Armageddon. So what the orcs are doing, essentially, is they're building Titans at the moment. They're building Walkers, and they're building... And the Imperium doesn't know this at this time. They know that the orcs are up to something, but because the orcs were so successful in their blitzkrieg, I guess you could call it, of just steamrolling shit, along with a lot of Van Straub's nonsense. You have all these orcs secretly. I know it's a little bit. It's secret because the Imperium doesn't have the resources to go and find out. Is why it's still secret. But they're building Gargants. They're building their Titans. And in this battle is where the Imperium finds that out, sadly. And rather than let the orcs win and have be able to use their Gargants to fullest effect, Mannheim decides, yeah, fuck that. I'm taking every one of you little motherfuckers with me. And yeah, he absolutely obliterates the greenskins. Killing himself in the process, obviously. Destroying his Reaver Titan. Which Reaver Titans are... They can still be made. But it's a generation thing, you know. You are literally talking generations upon generations upon generations are building one Titan. Not Warhounds, the smaller class. A bit quicker. Multiple Orc Gargants detected inbound. Evacuate your force from the area immediately. Mannheim's Steel Hammer Titan must continue towards Victory Hex alone. This is one of those times in game when I'm just like, the fuck? Like, what you would probably find is that a lot of these forces, unless they were directly ordered, they would assist a Titan. Because these are gods of war. They're not just, you know, soldiers have the greatest respect for them. Because they know when shit hits the fan, the thing that will save them are either Space Marines or Titans. Hey, big stomper. Anti-tank support? Well, meet my anti-tank. If you're... you can't do enough. Sadness. Have you fired yet? Yes, you have. I don't want you going anywhere near the anti-tank stomper. You know, there's just something about fire. Nope, well, that did nothing. Retreat. Fire. Fire. I really don't want to get you into... Oh wow, you're still going to take a lot of damage from that thing. Move up. So moving closer to the enemy is not always the... Because obviously the orcs then get more... you're in range of more of their weapons. And the orcs' weapons are quite close range. Right. End turn. Oh, wow. And this is why Mannheim sacrificed himself. Because there are a fucking lot of orc titans. Basically what a stomper is. A gargant, sorry, not a stomper. Oh, actually no, that's yeah, so stompers are like their warhounds. Whereas the Gargants are essentially all others. Orcs don't really have proper classifications for their shit. Amazingly enough. Oh my god! I guess that's the one way for the game to be like, yeah, hurry the fuck up. You are not supposed to help him. Well, you can't fire at anything. So that means you've already fired, so get the hell out of there. You can. Please fire upon the orcs. We actually need... We need to Mannerheim to get into the victory hex. God damn you fucking orc vehicles with your fucking shitloads of armour. Ah, victory. So, could one Titan take on all of these Titan class? It's actually possible on good, you know, the best of conditions with the Princeps being extremely well trained and having a lot of experience, like obviously a Princeps who is not... Oh, it will just do damage to you. Yeah, run away. Who has not been in control of his Titan for long. Oh wow, you'll take a lot more damage than you'll actually give out. Oh Christ. Okay, right. We might lose some of our vehicles here. I wanted to try and take out a Stomper. I wanted to be like, we of the Steel Legion helped Mannerheim. We eased the burden upon his machine spirit soul. But no, I've just ended up sacrificing a couple of my units that I didn't really want to sacrifice. Don't. Huzzah! We survived. Whew. We lost a couple of vehicles and a couple that you can see just the numbers that they had waiting. And we would struggle to take out 2 of them every turn, and then they had the Gargants as well.
By the Emperor, he has sacrificed himself, slaying countless orcs and their accursed Gargants in the process. A true martyr to the Imperium.
Would you consider that a waste, Commander?
Yes, I do, actually. No, the pilot of the Titan has truly earned their place at the God Emperor's side. Yes, I do. The Legio Metallica has been sacrificed too cheaply. A Titan Legion would have been a powerful tool in the months of war to come. Our resources are too vulnerable to be wasted.
This is where we separate, Commander. I have new orders in, and so we must take our leave. I hope to fight with you again someday.
Commander, you are approaching the Palladus Mountains. The mountain range has always been treacherous with lava flows and unpredictable volcanic explosions. But now with the warp storm surrounding us, the volcanoes are in constant eruption and the sky is clogged with superheated ash. There is no reliable way over the mountains, by air or on foot. You must circumnavigate the whole range. Heading west will take you to Infernus. Hades' hive is in the east. Intelligence is scarce on how deep the orc incursion into Secundus is, so I cannot advise you on the best route.
We head for Hades with Commissar Yarrick.
Commander, you are heading towards Hades' hive. This is where Commissar Yarrick now resides, so it is a wise destination. However, ahead is another large force of Armageddon 8th under General Marlin. They look to be deploying for a defensive engagement before the Diabolus River. The river system is complex and jagged. It should favor us as the defenders, even against the Orc tide.
A river that is already red. Soon it will run with orc blood to turn it even more crimson.
Idiot.
Then this is where we should also make a stand. Surely, even you must agree this time, Commander.
I don't know if that's bad writing or if that's to show that the Commissar doesn't really fight. Orc's blood isn't red. It's green. I'm pretty sure it's green. I'm like 99% sure it's green. Yes, we will fight these bastards. Prepare to bolster the defences. For the Emperor.
Good! Take a defensive stance along the river and guard the banks against the oncoming greenskin forces.
Although a lot of games get that wrong, I think, with Orc Blood. We need at least 3 of the hexes to win. So we have another. Ah, yes, another. Only this time we get a few poxy little points. That's not enough. That's really not enough. Like, how many tanks can we get? We can get 5 tanks and they've only given us that much. Oh, we're so screwed. So that's the Medusa Armageddon pattern. That one's alright. I'm not a fan of this one. Even though it's only an unarmoured version, it just dies so easily. Right, so... shall we do another one? No, do you know what? I think this is where I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, so I need to think about this, because I don't... we haven't got many points. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. But that's where I'm going to end this stream. So I hope you've enjoyed. I know it's a little bit shorter than the last one. I think the last one was like 2 hours, but it is a Sunday. So I hope you've enjoyed. And if you are enjoying this series, leave a like or a comment. It's a really old game. I like the story, and yeah, I like the story parts. The game itself is alright, but it's not like something I'm eager to jump in on for hours and hours, unless you guys enjoy it. So let me know and I'll keep up the series. You know, maybe every Sunday I'll do an hour or 2, something like that. But anyway, have a nice weekend everyone, and yes, take care, and bye bye for now.